Good morning. My name is Kim Johnson, and I am the Acting Director for the Department of Public Works. I would like to thank each of you for coming out today as we relaunch the Clean Cleveland program. Our mayor will be first on our agenda to give an overview of the program. Mayor?
Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. This is, as was mentioned, this is the relaunch of our Clean Cleveland program. In 2008, we had put together this program where we brought together all the various departments to come out into various sectors. And as we moved through the city of Cleveland sector by sector, we brought all of the service delivery to that sector to deal with whatever problems was there. But because of the financial situations we ran into during the recession, we were unable to continue that. But now, since the passage of Issue 32, and I again want to thank the people of the city of Cleveland for voting for Issue 32, we're now able to reinstitute the program and to enhance the service. If you look over here, we have some backhaul trucks. These are the ones that clean the sewers. We have these are two new trucks, a street sweeper. You will see over here we'll be doing demolition, and all these are we'll do potholes, vacant lots, all those kind of things. So when we leave an area, we want that area to be completely serviced, and to identify things that are happening in that area that we would not know of but for this program. Now, one of the things we're also doing is with our Safe Route to School, we have, we're looking at within a 500 feet radius of any K to 8, we will be tearing down abandoned property, and we're estimating over 500 abandoned properties will be torn down through this initiative. And again, that is what you'll see happening right across the street, and there's a couple more houses down the street that should be down hopefully before the beginning of the school year, but likely before the end of this year. So I'm going to introduce Mr. Brown, Darnell Brown. He's Chief of Operations, and he'll go into a little bit more detail about the initiative itself. All right?
Morning. I'm Darnell Bell, Chief Operating Officer for Mayor Jackson. I just wanted to emphasize a few things as we move forward this morning. As the mayor stated, Clean Cleveland has been established as a successful method for service delivery that was designed to affect an impact on quality of life specific to neighborhoods almost immediately. And so while this approach has been a proven model for how we deliver service, it really is supplemental to our overall core strategy, which is systematically providing services to the citizens of the city of Cleveland. As we're relaunching the Clean Cleveland initiative, what we'll be doing this year in particular, we have, when we do systematic approach, what we talk about is we have 292 subsectors that we divide or segregate the city into. This program, starting up now, will allow us to get through about 30% of that for the remainder of this year, and then we'll move forward annually on this program. So we're going to do about 80 to 85 subsectors that'll be completed during the remainder of 2017, and 2018 we'll pick up and start again, and our goal is to service all 292 subsectors systematically as we move through the city of Cleveland. With Mayor Jackson's Healthy Neighborhoods program, we are able to improve and expand that model of services again by adding the Clean Cleveland initiatives. In particular, we're adding a couple of specific entities. Safe Routes to Schools, he did mention that we are doing the demolition today of this mixed-use commercial facility across the street. There are a couple of other properties to the north of us that are homes that are vacant and abandoned. We've already exercised one that will be demolished in the near term, and then we're doing the warrants and the due diligence to figure out what happens to the other. That's all part of the inspection process that we do when we come into a community, a subsector. and inspect and determine what level of service needs to be brought to bear to affect the outcome for the Clean Cleveland Initiative. Those departments that are involved include Public Works, Public Utilities, Building and Housing, Public Health, Public Safety, and in particular the Environmental Crimes Task Force, which deals with illegal dumping throughout the city of Cleveland. A cadre of types of services that we'll be providing would include catch basin cleaning, hydrant painting, replacement of outages for street lights, servicing of vacant lots, pothole repair, street sweeping, as I said, inspection of structures and properties. That includes looking at rodent baiting, larviciding for mosquitoes. So about 30 to 40 different levels of service that we'll look at when we come into any particular area of concern. As the mayor said, last year we thanked the voters for speaking and trusting Mayor Jackson to support the tax increase, where he promised to restore a number of services that were existing, but also to expand and add some additional others. Today we are delivering on that promise. We're starting that process. Again, as he said, we purchased additional equipment and also increased our staffing levels. This will allow us, again, to enhance or restore those services that are vital to the community. We'll be restoring, as I said, street sweeping and leaf pickup, which is in the high generation areas, and integrating into that our vacant lot program, which we do systematic throughout the city, catch basin cleaning, as I said, and then code enforcement. We're very excited about the opportunity to strengthen this effort and to drive efficiency by doing a couple of things. None of this works without accountability and the ability to establish metrics for our level of performance. To that end, the mayor also has initiated and implemented a Department of Quality Control and Performance Management. Their role as an expansion of our city stat office will be to allow us to audit the services that are being provided at the enhanced level, enhanced services level, and assist the departments to drive efficiencies. What I mean by that is they'll be looking at process improvements, so we'll look at how those services are delivered and find out whether or not there are more efficient ways to do that so that we can get more done at equal or less cost. And they'll be reporting out, so we're working on a way to make access to information in terms of where we've been and levels of impact, so that the public will have an opportunity to see the impact of issue 32. To speak more about the specific types of equipment and other things that are involved in this program, I'm going to ask Assistant Director Randall Scott to come forward. I'll ask them, one last thing I'll say before I have him come up, is one of the other elements we do add to this program is something called a proactive form. That's a document that we give to all of our crews, not just the crews that are in the affected or impacted area that we're doing the Clean Cleveland Initiative. So all of our trucks that are out in the community have access to this form. It allows them to record and submit to our call center concerns that all of our other crews that are out in all of the city across the city to turn in information regarding levels of service that ought to be provided. Additionally, we do track and monitor that also. So again, these are things that we'll be able to do, and what you will see is as we leave neighborhoods and communities, you'll be able to see the impact in terms of quality of life for all citizens for the city of Cleveland. So, Director Scott.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief Brown. My name is Randall Scott. I'm the Assistant Director of Public Works in charge of operations. And I just want to come to this podium and share with you that we have purchased, through the citizens' vote for issue 32, we were able to purchase some new capital equipment. As the mayor mentioned, there's an example sitting right here you can take film of, but be more specific, we've ordered 5 new backhaul sweepers, which are the yellow vehicles that are there. We've got 4 street sweepers that have been ordered. In addition to that, there are 5 garbage trucks, new garbage trucks, and a few other pieces of equipment that will help enhance our services, enhance our fleet, and give us the opportunity to do a better job and perform quality of work. In and throughout the neighborhoods, as Darnell mentioned, Chief Brown mentioned, there are crews doing potholes, changing faded signs, cleaning vacant lots, painting fire hydrants, fixing guardrail, and just a plethora of services that we provide. While our core services throughout the city are still continuing, these are targeted services geared towards specific areas of the city, specific subsections, and again, in a systematic approach. I also like to share with you a few phone numbers. For Clean Cleveland, if you got any complaints, residents want to call things in as well, they can dial 664-2510. And we're also working with environmental task force, criminal task force, to deal with illegal dumping. And there's a number for illegal dumping violations. If you see anything in progress, please help us by calling 664-DUMP. That's 664-DUMP. So with that being said, I'd like to start the demolition contractor to working on the demo in terms of our safe routes to school and providing quality service. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. And on behalf of the mayor and the city of Cleveland, please feel free to go out and look at our crews at work. Thank you.